Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Ric Flair recently responded to his critics by displaying a Vince McMahon tweet from 2017. As one of the most celebrated names in professional wrestling, the Nature Boy also attracted many detractors throughout his career. While he left WWE last year, the legendary star has stated that he remains on good terms with the company's chairman and CEO, Vince McMahon. Flair recently highlighted McMahon's praise for him back in 2017. Check out the WWE Legends tweet below. Do CM Punk and Drew McIntyre hate each other off camera? Pro wrestling legend thinks so. As seen above, Vince McMahon had praised Ric Flair on the heels of an ESPN 30 for 30 documentary episode about the Nature Boy. The Undertaker's long-awaited induction into the WWE Hall of Fame will finally happen this year in Dallas, Texas on Friday, April 1. McMahon is set to induct his real-life friend, which is undoubtedly a moment that many fans are looking forward to. Flair recently said on his Woohoo Nation Uncensored podcast that he wouldn't be surprised if the WWE chairman tears up a little during his speech. McMahon has previously inducted 3 people into the Hall of Fame, with Stone Cold Steve Austin being one such name. Flair, a 2-time WWE Hall of Famer, received his first induction back in 2008. His second Hall of Fame induction came in 2012 as a member of the legendary Four Horsemen stable. It's a lively day in the world of professional wrestling. Ric Flair, the legendary Nature Boy, has just dropped a tweet that's making waves across social media. He's addressing the haters, while also giving a nod to his old friend and rival, Vince McMahon. Let's dive into what Flair might say. To all the haters out there, you can't kill the Nature Boy. Just like I told Vince back in the day, when you're the best, everyone's gonna talk. So let's celebrate the legacy, not just the critics. #woo, #Flair forever. Ric Flair has been a central figure in wrestling for decades, a 16-time world champion, and a charismatic performer whose influence stretches far beyond the squared circle. While his career has been nothing short of legendary, it hasn't been without its detractors. Haters have always been part of the landscape, questioning his longevity, his flair, pun intended, and even his place in wrestling history. Now let's imagine Ric Flair at a press conference, breaking down the tweet, addressing those who doubt him, and giving a shout out to Vince McMahon. Let me tell you something, folks. When you've been in the game as long as I have, you learn that there will always be noise. The critics, the naysayers, they're just part of the territory. But let's get one thing straight. I thrive on that energy. When they talk about me, they're just keeping my name alive, and that's what matters. I mean, look at my career. I've been to the mountaintop and back, from the dusty arenas of the South to the grandest stages of them all. WrestleMania, Starrcade, you name it. And every time I step into that ring, I give it my all. So when someone wants to throw shade, I just smile and keep doing what I do best, living life to the fullest and styling and profiling. Sure, some want to critique my legacy. They'll point fingers and say Ric's past his prime. But I've always said, what's age got to do with it? The Nature Boy is timeless. Just like the big man Vince, he's not just a wrestling promoter, he's a cultural icon. We both know what it takes to keep that spotlight shining bright. Speaking of Vince, let's take a moment to reflect on what he's done for this business. Without him, there's a good chance I wouldn't be standing here today, wearing this robe, holding this microphone. Vince believed in me when others didn't, and I'll always be grateful for that. People can say what they want about Vince. They can talk about the controversies, the ups and downs, but one thing is for sure. He revolutionized professional wrestling. He made it mainstream, took it to heights we could only dream of. When I look back, I think about the countless hours spent in the ring with him, whether it was cutting promos, planning storylines, or just having a good laugh. Those memories are priceless. And let's be real, wrestling is a family business. We're all in this together. When I say, woo, it's not just for me. It's for everyone who's ever stepped into that ring, for every promoter who risked it all, and for every fan who supported us along the way. So if you want to throw hate my way, that's fine. But don't forget the history we've built together. Wrestling isn't just about the moves or the titles. It's about the emotions. It's a performance art, a spectacle, a way to tell stories that resonate with people. Every time I lace up my boots, I step into that ring with a passion that can't be matched. Some folks might see it as just wrestling, but to us, it's life. Each match is a chapter in the story we're telling. So if you think you can belittle what I've done, you better come prepared because the Nature Boy doesn't back down. You want to hate? Go ahead. That just fuels my fire. When I hear that criticism, it reminds me that I'm still relevant, still a player in this game. And believe me, the Nature Boy is always a player. In closing, I just want to say that I'm here for the long haul. As long as I can put on these flashy robes and step into that ring, I'm going to keep doing what I love. So to my haters, thank you. Your negativity just motivates me to be better. And to Vince, I salute you. Let's keep this legacy alive and show them why we're the best in the business. With that, Flair walks off the stage, a trademark grin on his face, leaving behind a powerful message. Haters will hate, but the legacy of Ric Flair and Vince McMahon will endure. In the world of professional wrestling, it's not just about wins and losses. It's about passion, resilience, and the stories we create along the way. So as the Nature Boy continues to strut his stuff, one thing is clear. He's not going anywhere anytime soon.